Hey everyone, this is math lesson 2. So Tuesday, day 2 of remote learning. We will need our number rack that we made yesterday for our lesson today. If you do not have a number rack like this, I will post a link to a virtual number rack that you can use in our lesson on Seesaw. But please use your number rack like this if you have one. It will be very helpful. And also, there's a sheet that goes along with this lesson that you will do for a worksheet after the lesson, and I'm going to show it to you now. I will also post that on Seesaw as well. This worksheet right here, you will need to do after our lesson. It says Unit 1, Module 2, Session 2, 10 ladybugs. That's the sheet you will need. So number rack and our 10 ladybugs worksheet for today. So first, we're going to talk about what we did yesterday with our number racks. We worked on making 5s. And we said there were multiple ways we can make 5 on the number rack. We could slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, all on the top row to make 5. Or we could slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, 1 on top, 4 on bottom, also makes 5. If I was to write an equation to go along with this, it would say 1 plus 4 equals 5. So today we're going to work on equations and making 10s. I'm going to write an equation on my board, and I would like you to try to make that with your number rack. Everybody ready? I want you to show me this equation on your number rack. Ready? And go. I'm going to make it too. I'll give you a minute to think about it. I'll show you the equation again. When you're ready, I'm going to show you mine and see if we came up with the same answer. Remember, star goes at the top. Top left should be your star, and the white bead should be all over there next to the star. So on my number rack, I showed 6 plus 4 equals 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10 in all. Do you see how I did that? I took my first number and moved that many beads over, 6. I took my next number and worked on my second row of my number rack to show 4. So I showed 6 and 4 more makes 10 in all on this half of my number rack. Let's work on other ways to make 10. We could do 10 plus 0 makes 10. I'd like you to write your equations with your work. So I have 10 on the top row. So I'm going to write the number 10. Plus I moved 0 over from the bottom row. So my equation, 10 plus 0 equals 10. I have 10 on my top row and 0 slid over from my bottom. I have 10 in all that I have moved over on my number rack. Practice making 10s with your number rack for a couple of minutes. You may pause the video, and I would like you to figure out 5 different ways to make 10 on your number rack. So pause now. The last part of our lesson is a challenge. First, I would like to slide 8 beads over from the top row. 8. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beads on my top row. Now I need to make 5, just 5 on the top row only. What am I going to do to make 5? Take away. Right, we can subtract with the number rack. How many do I need to take away to have only 5 beads on my top row over here on this side? Let's count. So I started with 8. I can count backwards. 7, 6, 5. Ooh. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red beads. How many beads did I slide over? Let's think about that. 1, 2, 3. I slid 3 beads over. So for this equation, I started with 8 beads. Try this again. I started with 8 beads. I wanted to make 5 in all. Right? So I wanted 5 in all. That's my answer. And I started with 8. So I need to find out the missing number. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many should I slide over to make 5? And I counted 1, 2, 3 that I slid away to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my number for the missing box is 3. 8 take away 3 equals 5. I'm going to do one more practice of subtraction with you on the number rack. And then I would like you guys to work on your worksheet and send it back to me on Seesaw. So one more practice. Here we go. Let's start with 9. 9 beads. So when I write my equation, the number 9 goes first because that is what I am starting with. 9. And this time we are going to do takeaway. And I have a missing number because I don't know how many I need to remove yet. 9 take away what? Equals 3. So I want to start with 9 and have 3 left. Here goes. I have 9 beads, and I would like to take some away to leave 3 over here. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I can double check that by counting how many beads are left. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have 3 beads left. So that means I took away the correct amount, but I don't know yet what number that is. I need to count these beads that I took away to find my missing number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 9. Take away 6 equal 3. Let's see, I'm going to do it again just to check and make sure I have the right answer. I started with 9 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I want to take away 6 beads, see if I have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do I have 3 beads left over here? I do. That means my equation is correct. So you can add and subtract using your number rack. And I want you to practice that with the paper that I will send you, and you also have it in your packet. So you can do a paper version or the Seesaw version. You have a choice to which you like the best, but I'd like to see a copy of it when you're finished. If you have any questions, email me or jump on at 12:20 to the intervention block Zoom, and we can answer questions or work together to make sure that you are understanding the number rack. See you later.